All right, let's talk about antenna geometry a little bit. We talked about intrinsic and mutual capacitance. So what we want in our antenna is for it to have sufficient intrinsic capacitance so that the oscillator is stable. And we want it to have sufficient mutual capacitance so that we have a really good signal coming from the plate so that we don't have to amplify it and then amplify the noise. And we want a good strong signal from the plate in terms of where our hand is. And that happens by changing this capacitance, which changes the resonant frequency, which is sensed by the FPGA. So we want like a good area, obviously, but then we want, I think, a compact kind of area that's on the order of a human hand, because the hand forms one plate of the capacitor, and we're grounded, and the Theremin plate is the other plate, with the Theremin antenna is the other plate of the capacitor. So, you know, we want this kind of happening. And even if we're kind of addressing it obliquely, we're still interacting with it pretty well mutually. So, other geometries I've used in the past were this. It's about the size of a United States auto license plate. It's just aluminum, thin aluminum sheeting. And I used that vertically for a long time. And that has pretty good interaction with the hand too. And you don't have to pay too much attention. It's kind of like a rod. Vertically, it's like you can address it a lot of different ways. So I used that for a while on the pitch side. But then on the volume side, I was actually using this bent like a U, and I was using it in a box just like this. It was actually this box. And then I located the coil smack dab in the back like this. Right, so you got that. And then I would play it so that play the volume like this. You know, so the U is like this. And that worked great. I was real happy with that. And then I noticed that I really didn't need this tall aspect ratio. And this was working great for my volume hand. So I made another one of these, and that's what I ended up playing my pitch with. And that worked great. So all of this stuff's kind of an evolution, for me anyway. You know, anyway. So my lab unit over here actually has a plate inside the volume side that is just like this, but it's not. It's the same heavy foil, the aluminum foil that's used in the D-Lev kit cardboard antennas. But it's like this. It's I just kind of do this to show and tell, but it's inside here on this side, on the face, and on the other side. So you know, it's like this. Inside, going up here and down like that. So it's like this, and then the pitch side is the same. So they oriented like that the same way. So the pitch side box on my lab unit and the volume side are exactly the same physically. The only difference is the coil is half the size. I mean, not size, but value, the millihenries. So that's plate antenna geometry. I think what's really great about plates is, you know, I say that the near field interaction. I guess I want to address rods in the next video when we talk about more ergonomic issues.